up, YouTube? Topaz Jace back for another daily review, and this one is to that Lil Wayne, Logic, Dolla ign, Wiz Khalifa, Sucker for Pain, a song off the Suicide Squad soundtrack. And you know, I heard news that all of these people were going to be featured on this project, but then as you see that they crammed so many on just this one project, you can see that there's only going to be but a handful of hip-hop influence, and then they're going to just go from there. And quite honestly, Suicide Squad, the movie, I'm not even all that interested in it. I'm still going to go see it. It's really coming off as DC's version of Guardians of the Galaxy, and I really wasn't even big on Guardians of the Galaxy. But so this track, definitely you can hear Dolla ign at least co-produced it, in which there's a few other acts that's on here. You can tell they're the ones who handled the hook. But ultimately, this track just comes off as them just doing way too much, and it just wasn't going to be good from the beginning, man. I mean, Logic was a good addition to this track because his flow is just on point with that particular production. But this is one of those instances where you have to pay attention, because just because they sound like they're rapping really well doesn't mean they're actually saying anything, and the lyrics are very subpar, especially on the level which Logic has proven he's able to do. Honestly, Lil Wayne had by far the best verse on here, as he's pretty much showcasing his vocabulary, as he's running with the theme of being a glutton for punishment, in which he's going into Saw the movie like description of painful experiences, while remaining somewhat lyrical, having some decent punchlines through there. Overall, best by far. And Wiz Khalifa ultimately feels like just a add-on and such, man. Like, he really doesn't bring anything to the table. And this could honestly be because the last time he was involved on a soundtrack, that particular song off the Fast and Furious soundtrack sold multiple millions of downloads. That may be the only reason why he's on here, because he ultimately feels like he's winding down the track for it to come to an end. He's really not doing too much on it. Now, I could see this track being part of the movie and everything, like, wow, the Suicide Squad isn't the Suicide Squad yet and they're in jail. Like, I could hear this being played during that. But yet the track just isn't anything amazing, one that I definitely recommend you to go ahead peep out just once. But this concludes today's review, and now we're going to jump into a brief instrumental from underground producer Jackson Euland before we take some of your questions. Says that both Corrupt and Boulder pretty much is running the legalized marijuana market out there in LA, and you know what? Didn't know that, and I'm happy to hear about that, honestly, man. Yeah, with so much weed being sold and such, man, there's such an opportunity for others to be involved, especially out in Seattle and out in Denver, man. A lot of people really need to get involved in this. And Zach says all of these people that's claiming that they want to bring back real hip-hop, that they're not trying to just force 90s rap on everybody. Here's my thing, there are quality rappers that's telling stories all over right now, man, and we got the internet to seek them out, but nobody's really doing that. And I'm gonna give you a specific example. Look at Troy Ave. Before Troy Ave got into all of his legal issues and all of the dumb stuff that he's been doing in the commercial industry, he was once a solid quality rapper. But then he realized what everybody wants. Everybody wants 90s hip-hop to come back, or at least the particular people in New York. And from there, he changed his complete rhyme scheme to 90s rap, and his songs really suffered because of it. Like, he was nowhere near as good when he had his own unique style. That's when the freshman class and the radio spins and all of that started coming into play. So you're being disingenuous when you're saying that people aren't exactly looking for that particular music. I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there, and you can go to downloadpass.com, that's down there, to read today's article.